Trying to see if anybody's on tonight. I know it's kind of late. This is my best time when it's quiet. I have been promising to do this video for about 3 weeks now. And where everybody at? Where my late night chatters? Where my late night chatters? I'll show you. This is this book right here. I got this one. Look at all my notes in here, y'all. This is crazy. It's not crazy, but I just take a lot of notes. And I actually really love this book. This is a really good one. Any of my gardeners, this is a really good one. Hey, bro. How are you? Hey, I shared your broke 10 code for Ivy Organics. He was saying that your code was still good, so I shared it. Hopefully a lot of people take advantage of it because that's a good deal to help you out. Oh, you're welcome. Anytime, you know that. I wanted to get on here and chat about these herbs that everybody is planting. I've been promising to do this video for like 3 weeks now, like 3 weeks, maybe almost a month. I'm not that great with gardening. Thanks to you and so much of my grow family, I'm much better at it. And tomorrow we actually have some really good weather. It's 77 tomorrow, so I'll spend the whole day in the garden tomorrow. I'm excited because I have a video to do with the winnings that I won from Back to the Roots. And I want to put up this stuff to finally fill the rest of the 2 raised beds that I got that I love. I know. I'm getting better. I'm proud of myself. I'm getting better. Thank you for all your encouragement. So I appreciate that. You got 92. Yeah, but you in that beautiful, luscious state that your soil is like gold. So if you want some land and some good soil, Georgia, that's where all of the good soil is. Hey, do you ever see them those crop dusters drop stuff in your garden? I saw Sweet Tomato Vine was saying how her garden got sprayed and some crop dusters dropped some spray, and like this has been happening for a couple of years for her. There was another gardener up here, I think closer to me, and he lost like everything. He feeds like the whole community. So I was just curious if it happens in Georgia, because I know you have a lot of land. But oh, that's good. I probably would cry if I did all that hard work. But she's a trooper, Miss Linda over there at Sweet Tomato Vine. She was saying that when it comes to herbs, like that's my thing. Like that's my thing. I'm studying to be a master herbalist, and I've already started like helping people heal through the use of herbs, and it fits so perfectly because when I first started gardening a couple years ago, all I did was herbs. I wasn't and tomatoes, and I think maybe the past 2 years I added peppers to it. But now that because of you and everybody else, I've got to expand. I can't wait till you see what it looks like when it's all done, because you told me to work on growing vertically, and that's what I did. I built a lot of things and created a space to grow things up. So I'm happy about that. So now I get to intertwine my herbs and my fruits and vegetables. It was hard for me to find a lot of fruit seeds. I found little fruit bushes that, the big boxes are selling, but none that were just straight seed. Just a couple. I think watermelon, tomato is a a fruit and a vegetable. And yeah, just not a lot of fruit. But I'm gonna get on here and chat, and I thank you for coming over to my channel because I know you're a busy guy. But I want to talk about these herbs. I know we use them a lot as companion and trap plants, but they serve a much, 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 much greater purpose than just companion planting and trap crops for pests in our garden. So I'm gonna run through just some of the most important ones that we put in a garden, and I'm learning to add them to my garden as companions, as well as some trap crops, but also know just more purpose that they serve besides that. So this first one I want to talk about is basil. One of my favorite ones. I love to cook with basil. This is one of the best ones that I love to go cut and cook with it. But basil has an even greater purpose than that. Basil helps with stomach spasms. You know how you have an upset stomach and your stomach has spasms? Well, basil helps with stomach spasms. It also removes gas. If you're ever feeling bloated and gas, basil helps with that. Basil also helps, like say you lose your appetite, basil helps with a loss of appetite as well. It helps you get your appetite back. Basil helps with fluid retention. There's a lot of medicines and things that we take that help us, that make us retain a lot of fluid, and basil helps with that. Basil is also amazing for kidney conditions. Yeah, basil tea is amazing. If you ever have an upset stomach, just go cut some basil from your yard, steep that in that tea. It's amazing for that. And so is ginger. Ginger, especially for children, because a lot of children don't like a lot of different herbs and stuff, but ginger is a really good one to give children when they have upset stomach. But basil is also good for warts. Basil is good for warts, worm infections, upper head colds. If you have like upper respiratory infections, basil is good for that. Basil treats snake and insect bites. Basil improves your blood flow, and basil is great at lowering your blood pressure. So that's just a few of the things to think about when it comes to basil. Basil is really good for that. So that is basil. The next one is cayenne. I know a lot of people have like all different types of peppers in their yard. People don't realize that cayenne is a herb. They just remember it as a pepper, a vegetable, but it's actually, it is in the herbaceous family as well. And its number one benefit is capsaicin, which is the number one property of cayenne pepper. So cayenne pepper is used in a lot of Indian medicine. They use it in a lot of their Ayurvedic medicine, Chinese medicine as well. Cayenne is not only a detoxifier, but one of the number one detoxifiers of the body. Cayenne helps improve blood circulation. It is also a stomach remedy, the same like we talk about with ginger and basil. But cayenne is also good for your muscles. If you have sore muscle and pain relief, cayenne is good for that, making that into a tea. It helps to lower blood pressure. Cayenne relieves migraine headaches. I remember my nephew used to always get migraine headaches, and had I knew that then, I probably would have given him some of that. But cayenne, using that, it helps to relieve people with migraine headaches. There's also an anti-inflammatory. I talk a lot on my channel, my Instagram channel, about antis. Whenever there's anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, anti-cancer, anti-fungal, antiviral, anything that anti is awesome for the body, and you should have plenty of it. So whenever you see that word anti in front of it, you need to make sure you have plenty of it. So it runs in that family. It's anti-inflammatory. It actually lowers when you have low back pain, because normally pain in the muscles and joints and back are all inflammatory conditions. So cayenne is good with removing the inflammatory conditions that we have in our body. Um, Cayenne pepper is great for the heart and arteries. So it helps to cleanse out the arteries. So cayenne is great for that. So it's just good to remember that cayenne is not just a vegetable, but it is also in the herb family. Let's see. I ain't gonna be able to go through every last one of them, but I picked out some of the big ones. Another one is garlic. Garlic lowers blood pressure. Garlic lowers cholesterol levels. Garlic boosts immune systems. Did you know that if ever you're not feeling good, normally I do this with my grandchildren. If they don't feel well, I cut an onion up and I cut garlic up and put it in their sock. And you can put it in their sock at night. And it helps draw out toxins from the body, things that cause them to be sick and ill, any toxins that's in the body. And you can do it as an adult. If you feel you starting to get sick, like sickness is coming on, you can cut up garlic and cut up an onion and put it in your sock overnight and let it sleep with it overnight. Yeah. I know that's right. Wow, 75? Oh, that's good. I'm trying to see if my garlic comes up. I did plant garlic. I think I did a good job with planting it. I think I planted about maybe 20 of them. I have the raised beds in the corner, and one of them is all garlic. I have another one that's all red potatoes. I am making some starts for sweet potatoes because I love the sweet potato, and believe it or not, I do use the sweet potato in the carrots in my skincare products. Really, really good. But that's good if you don't have to. I want to get to that point, bro, where I'm not buying my 75% or more of food from the grocery store. I want to just only have to get meat. I don't want to get anything, no vegetables, no fruit. If you saw today, I saw a video on the gram, I think I shared it, where a man made lettuce. He chemically made lettuce. Some kind of chemical he had, and he formed a lettuce, and it looked just like a lettuce. He balled it up into a lettuce ball. And when I tell you I freaked out, I freaked out. You saw that? That was like it was so gross. I just couldn't believe it. But I know that we've gotten to that point where so much of our food is just not real. And I don't care if I had a food forest like yours and eating fruit every day, I am okay with that. Hey, T. Hey, Boo. I'm actually going over some of the herbs that we're going to be planting, not just in my garden, but your garden too. But I'm going over because a lot of times we use these herbs and vegetables. Some of the vegetables are herbs. And our gardens is trap crops and companion planting. So, and I do have garlic. I did plant garlic already, and I'm waiting to see it come up. I think I did a really good job, broke this year with my soil. Like I was so intentional about the soil, and yeah, I dropped them little worm castings in there too. Did you see my video on the worms, bro? Right after my conversation last week about the worms, I went outside at work and there was worms everywhere because we had rain for days. So that's not here nor there. I don't even want to get into the whole worm fiasco. So garlic, again, I think I told you, garlic. So I was saying how if you start to feel sick, you can cut garlic up and put it in your sock along with the onion. I would add it with the onion. The onion is the biggest purifier. Um, yes, in the real, yes, yeah, yeah, that was funny. But cut that garlic up, cut it up with some onion. Take an onion, cut it in half, then cut the middle slices. Put that slice in your sock, and you'll see it. You'll even see the difference in the onion when you wake up the next morning. That you will see that it's kind of like charcoal. You know how you can put charcoal in water and you put your feet in the water and the charcoal pulls those toxins out? Onion does the same thing. And you won't even have to buy charcoal because you have an onion growing in your yard. If you got 75 onion plants, you can heal your whole family. So again, with the garlic, it's a natural antibiotic. It's also antifungal, antibacterial, antiviral, anti-cancer, and it's an antioxidant. It is one of the biggest, best things for um, healing yourself, but also how amazing is garlic in our food. Ah, best tea in the world. Garlic and honey, oh my gosh. Garlic, honey, and lemon, that's the best tea in the world. And throw some ginger in there. You done healed everything. Add a little ginger to it. A lot of people don't like the taste of ginger, but let me tell you, throw that ginger right on in there with that lemon and that honey and that garlic, honey, let me tell you. But I like that. I like that you are using herbs and your garden to heal as well. Um, Not just for it looking pretty, because you got all those amazing food forests going on in there. Oh, you did get your fun. Oh, thank God. Now, if only my sister would get her order, and I think I got about three more people that need to get their order from Pharmacy for Life as well. I'm glad you got it, my darling. Please take it. Please, please, please. Oh, yeah, well, I know you love Pharmacy for Life like me. But yeah, Pharmacy for Life, listen, I stand on it. I'm still trying to get Styles P to come to my city. He's a good dude, him and his wife. So, oh, this your first year growing ginger? I was not successful with ginger for 2 years. I have been trying to grow it, so I went and got me, this year, I got me some Jiffy and something else. I fixed my soil according to growing out the box. He had like a formula that he did, and I'm using his formula to do all my soil and seed starting. So I have some ginger. Pray for me, bro. I have ginger, and I hope I did it right this year because I know the past 2 years had to be user error. And I got ginger this year, and I plan on hopefully do it right this year. So I got ginger. I have a nice containers that were donated to me. I have to take a picture of them. I got sweet potatoes in them, and I have ginger growing in it. So hopefully do good this year. I've been watching everybody's video. I didn't know you was doing ginger, bro. I'm gonna have to see your video. Do you got a video on it? Let me see where my user error at. All right, so let's jump into ginger. Ginger is a companion plant like sarsaparilla, but I'll go into sarsaparilla another time because that's a big one. If you have never heard of sarsaparilla, it is the original ingredient that used to be in root beer soda. Root beer soda used to heal people before it became, oh, no video. Hey, look, that's a suggestion. If you could do a video, help us out. Sarsaparilla used to be in root beer soda. And a lot of things that we drink and eat and take used to originate from a herb or a plant. But then they change it because they become commercial. So, and then at one point, the United States had banned sarsaparilla in the U.S. I think it's only been the last year because Styles P, I had reached out to him because I'm anemic, and he was helping me with it, and he was telling me to go get the sarsaparilla, and he was telling me how to get it, and I was just studying it, and it was illegal in the U.S. But things have changed. Now they have them back. Okay. Yeah. With Ramadan, hopefully, we can break a lot of our bad habits. So, and I'm enjoying this. Ramadan has been amazing. We've only, I must have froze. I'm sorry about that, y'all. People trying to call me while I'm on this live. But we've only been doing Ramadan for 3 days, but I've been feeling amazing from it. So, but yeah. All right, so let me jump to ginger. So ginger relieves constipation, bloating, and gas. Ginger, believe it or not, helps with cellular damage. So, for instance, without getting too deep and scientifically into it, our cells are kind of complex. So for instance, I'm anemic, I need iron, right? So, in order for me to have iron, I need to take vitamin C. Well, that means I need to drink orange juice, eat a lot of green and yellow peppers, I'll eat a lot of green leafy vegetables. Guess what? That's not enough, because in order for a lot of us have damage to our cells from environment, food we eat, toxins that are all around us. And what happens is, in order for the body to carry vitamin C into your cell, you need vitamin D present. The only natural occurring vitamin D is sunlight. So I tell people this all the time. Teresa, you can attest to that. I tell everybody, any sun, get out in there and get some. Because we, especially as Black people, and I'm not, picking or anything, but we go into this dark or depressive state when we have less sunlight, which is winter months. And that's the time when a lot of doctors prescribe vitamin D for us. A lot of Black men have to take vitamin D in the winter and fall months because they become deficient in vitamin D during the winter, and then women as well, because there's less sunlight. And the vitamin D, it's synthetic. I guess it helps, but it's still synthetic. It's not the real thing. So whenever there's sunlight outside, you got to get out there and get that sunlight, because vitamin D is the only carrier of vitamin C into your cells. And when you have cellular damage, you have to fix that cellular damage. Otherwise, vitamin D can't even carry the vitamin C into your body. So ginger is a cellular repair. Ginger repairs your cells. Ginger is anti-cancer, I said that, anti-diabetic. Ginger helps with nausea, we talked about, stomach, arthritis, migraine headaches. It is also an antioxidant, and it's anti-inflammatory. Y'all know those are my words. Anything sunlight. Yeah, sunlight is the only natural vitamin D. And I hope I didn't make that complicated for you guys. I know it because I study it. So I hope I didn't make it kind of annoying the way I had to say it, to go all through that just to come back to you need vitamin D, but you need it mostly from the sun. It's the sunlight is naturally occurring vitamin D. Vitamin D helps carry vitamin C into your cells, because we don't know what's sitting in our gut that is fighting against our cells and our body receiving vitamins. So we can try and take as much supplements over the counter as we want, but if you're not repairing the gut and then eating foods that are anti-inflammatory and antioxidants that help fight off those cellular damages and stuff, it's kind of hard, to say the least. So that's ginger. Ginger's another good one. A lot of people grow it, and they grow it because it's a vegetable, but it's also in the herbaceous family. We use it in herbal medicine. Rosemary. This is my number one. I use rosemary in the skincare products that I make. I use rosemary in the hair care products that I make. That rosemary is amazing. Rosemary is amazing. It's one of it should be, I think it is, but it should be on a superfood list. I know, Broke. Oh my God. Listen, Chick-fil-A is a beast. Listen, I met one of my clients. He's having what is some of the things that's going on with him? So one, he's overeating. He has a lot of health conditions and he's afraid to go to the doctors. So the number one thing is I'm telling him go to the doctor. I'm not a doctor. I cannot replace a doctor. I can only help you to eat better and make better choices when it comes to supplements and herbs and things that you put in your body to help with whatever your doctor has prescribed for you. And where did we meet at? This fool wanted to meet at Chipotle. So I, because you know they got the nice little atmosphere sitting there, whatever. So I'm sitting there and I'm going down his list of things he need help with. He's overeating. He's overweight. I think he says he has gout, so I'm trying to prescribe some herbal tea blend that I can make for him and everything. So he says to me, I'm not even gonna lie to you. We gonna do this, and I'm gonna get it right. But I need to stop over at Chick-fil-A this one last time before we get started. Oh my God! Listen. I can't. It was funny, but I told him, yeah, you're gonna need to do Chick-fil-A on not a regular basis. You need to not have it every other day. I'm gonna need you to cut that back some. But anyway, Chick-fil-A is a beast, and Popeyes, we ain't even gonna talk because they was fighting over them chicken sandwiches. We are not even gonna talk. I think my minister said like, they must have crack in the chicken sandwich because they was fighting and hurting each other over them chicken sandwiches at Popeyes. Yeah, Popeyes. We ain't gonna say nothing else other than that. But yeah, Popeyes and Chick-fil-A, dangerous to the community. Good, but let me tell you, they had the people weak. But y'all got. Oh, I guess Popeyes is from the South, huh? I'm thinking y'all got. Whenever I go to North Carolina, my sister is always talking about this other chicken place. She don't even talk about Popeyes. What place is Bojangles? That's my sister thing. Her thing is Bojangles. I didn't know that Popeyes is good down there for that. Yes. Shakers full of rosemary with thyme lash. Yes. Oh, and that's an amazing. Don't say that, Teresa. Ew. What do you mean they don't clean? You know, I ain't even gonna repeat it. Y'all just gotta read it in the comments. Oh my goodness. That's gross. Don't wanna know. Anywho. Um, my sister loves some Bojangles. You said it's awful. So y'all got Bojangles there. Oh. No, they still got Bojangles because my sister swears by Bojangles, y'all. She, oh my God, whenever we go down there, or if I ask her, what are you doing on lunchtime? She tell me she's at Bojangles. So, but let me get back to the rosemary. Rosemary, I'm just running down. Antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, an antioxidant, which means it fights free radicals and cancer. It is let's see, I'm trying to look at my notes and it's dark. Um, anti-tumor? Yeah, anti-tumor, antibacterial. Let me see. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm looking at my notes. I wrote really small. So, rosemary is one of those herbs where it impacts your mood. Medicinal. I'm going over some of the herbs and plants that we use for companion and trap cropping in our gardens. Just going over some of the things that they do besides being amazing food. So, rosemary helps with uplifting your mood. Rosemary is great for memory, and if you are going through depression or just feel like a low mood, you can drink rosemary tea, which is really good with uplifting your mood. Rosemary is also a good sleep aid. Say you have insomnia, rosemary is great for that as well. Aw, thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. Yeah, Teresa. And Brooke, I know you probably already did it, but yeah, give me that thumbs up. Don't forget to give me that thumbs up. But that's rosemary. The next one is sage. I didn't put too many on here for tonight, but just a couple of them just to kind of get some of the main ones that we use in the garden. So sage. The next one is sage. Oh my God. Rosemary on meat. Oh my gosh. Just let it sit and let it just savor there. Rosemary, broke. If you don't know, you can take rosemary, right? And you can add it to your conditioner, your hair conditioner. Oh, well, you got no hair. Well, your wife's hair conditioner. But you can add rosemary to your shampoos and conditioner. The smell is amazing. And like I said, it lifts your mood. You can even add rosemary to your body wash. It's amazing. I add the rosemary to I use Dr. Teal's, and I'll put the dried rosemary leaves inside of it. I know, I'm sorry. But hey, you could say I came up with an amazing tip. I invented this, boo. Put some rosemary in your body wash or rosemary in your shampoo and conditioner. You can even put rosemary in your dish soap. Amazing, amazing, because of its health properties as well. It's really, really good. And it's best when it is dried, but you can use it fresh. Rosemary is amazing on meat. Rosemary is amazing with potatoes. Oh my gosh, just so good. So I think that was it for rosemary. So now sage. Sage is a memory booster. If you ever sometimes feel brain fog, drink some sage tea. I just drink it over a couple of days. Sage eases menopause symptoms. Anybody that's going through premenopause or menopause, sage is great with removing those symptoms. Sage is also anti-inflammatory. Sage, believe it or not, controls blood sugar. Anybody with high blood sugar levels or somebody that is pre-diabetic and you want to help, move closer away from diabetics, sage helps with lowering cholesterol and your blood sugar levels. But sage is also anti-cancer. It relieves sore throat or tonsillitis, and sage is also great with healing the skin. So anybody that got sage in your garden, I know I just sowed some sage seeds, which I'm trying for the first time. Anybody do sage seeds? I know I've seen some people grow sage in their garden. I don't see a lot of people talk about growing sage in their garden, but I have your blood, drink sage tea. There's a couple of ones I'll tell you to take, but sage is one of the ones to just drink it like every now and then. You know how you go, and believe it or not, you can mix it with other herbs. So, for instance, you can take sage with your ginger. You can take sage because, let me see, sage is great with ginger. Sage is great with, let me see, a nice jasmine tea. You can mix sage with it, and just regularly, maybe once a week, or. Oh, you do got some sage. I hope I'm good with it this year too. Uh, um, I'm trying it for the first time to grow sage. I bought a transplant, I think, last year, and I had it for a good while. I don't know, I lost a lot of my plants when I moved. I guess they went into so much shock. I lost two of my aloe plants, which is another amazing plant that came later on. But I lost a mint plant when I moved. They went into a lot of shock when I moved. So be careful when y'all moving, guys. All right, another good one is thyme. And that reminds me, bro, too, when I go home tomorrow, I need to change my grow lights. I want to switch the lights that I have because the lights I have up top made my seeds kind of leggy. So I want to put those, they're these high beam ones that were given to me. I want to put those down where the sweet potatoes and the ginger and stuff is. And I'm going to use the big shop light and put that over top of my top plants where all of the vegetables and herbs are. So I want to do that. All right, thyme. Thyme is an antioxidant. It's also an expectorant, which is really, really good. If you don't know what that is, look that up. I challenge you to look that up. Thyme is also anti-inflammatory, antiviral. Now let's go through the antis. Thyme is antioxidant. Thyme is anti-inflammatory. Thyme is antiviral. Thyme is antibacterial. Thyme is antifungal. Thyme is also an antiseptic, which means it cleanses. Like if you have wounds and things that need to be cleansed, you can take some thyme and crush it up, or you can chew it and put it on, like say you have cuts and scrapes and things like that. It can heal that in that area. So thyme also fights acne. Thyme lowers blood pressure. Thyme lowers blood pressure. Thyme boosts immunity. Thyme is a mood lifter. You ever smell thyme and it just smells really, really good? It is the same like rosemary. It boosts your mood and lifts your mood up. Thyme, believe it or not, is used in some aromatherapy places. They use it to help with mood enhancement and thing when people are come for like workouts and things like that. I mean, for like massages, things like that. Let's see. Thyme is a disinfectant, and thyme reduces cough. So if you ever feel a cough coming on, you can use thyme to help you relieve your cough. Absolutely, bro. I would definitely love to come on there and talk about it. That's my thing. If anything that I can talk about, it's definitely herbs. And I love your lives. I don't care who's on there. I love your lives. They're really, really, really good. I hate when I miss them. I missed that last one. Now I'm going to be upset thinking about it. I missed it, but of course I go back and watch it. You, Calvin, and I forget who else was on with you on your last live. It was a Sunday. But I'm going to do this last one right here. This one is turmeric. Turmeric is a really good one. Maybe I should save that one because turmeric is a good one. It has a lot of the antis like thyme. And actually, I really want y'all to really think about that one, that thyme one. Let me see. If y'all are on my Instagram, I did share burdock. I go to a lot of different farms and different retreats, and they teach you how to forage and find wild edibles and food in your environment. And one of the first ones I found was burdock, and I fell in love with it. Burdock and dandelion. That dandelion, oh my God, if any of you guys, yeah, turmeric is phenomenal. That's why I said I'm going to save the turmeric because turmeric is a lot. And I'll come back and we'll talk about the turmeric. And I mean, I have so many more that I can go through and talk about. But I want to leave it open and see if you guys have any questions for me about some of the ones before. Teresa, turmeric, oh my gosh, it's phenomenal. Turmeric is phenomenal. It's like cinnamon. People sleep on cinnamon. They don't even realize how powerful cinnamon is. But burdock, I shared burdock on my page because I recently foraged some burdock and the leaves were humongous. And you want to get them in their first year of getting them. No, with burdock, you can always harvest them. You don't have to wait just the first year. Some plants they want, like yellow dock. You need to get the young leaves in their first year. Yes, turmeric. That's why I said that I need to come back and talk about turmeric, because people don't realize they're not even activating the full benefit of turmeric if you don't add black pepper to it. You can add turmeric in whatever dish or whatever herbal remedy that you have. If you do not have or a black pepper, and I'll say organic black pepper or natural black pepper to go with it, you're not even releasing the full medicinal benefit of turmeric. You just really touching the surface. You just have not, you have no idea. But we'll talk about that. We'll get into that one when I talk about the turmeric. Uh, Thyme, mint, because mint can be added with everything. Believe it or not, when I make herbal remedies for people that come to me, I always add mint in, because a lot of people are not used to the flavors of herbs, or if they're not used to eating fresh, I add mint to it. So mint is always my go-to to throw in there, besides the fact that my granddaughters love to go in the garden, cut some mint, and go in the house and make tea. So mint, definitely. Thyme, definitely. Get you some sage. You already said you're growing sage. Sage is phenomenal, phenomenal. Basil. People, believe it or not, basil serve way more purpose than just for food. Basil is phenomenal for the body. If you can get the funny thing is, the three best herbs that you can have, most of them are probably growing in your yard and you don't know it. Dandelion. Dandelion is a super herb. Dandelion, burdock, and yellow dock. That's a blend I keep on my apothecary. I have a giant jar of dandelion, burdock, and yellow dock. Whenever people have ailments, the first thing I give them is that. Dandelions, I tell all my friends, you got dandelions growing in your yard, you don't want them, don't cut them down, bring them to me, I dry them out, and I use them in my herbal remedy. So if you have dandelion, the funny thing is, I was in ShopRite, and what threw me is they had dandelion leaves for sale. And I'm going, dandelions is growing in the yard. But as long as they're serving it to the people to eat healthy, I'm happy about it. I don't care how the people got it, long as they got it. They don't realize that dandelion is a powerful, powerful herb. Dandelion and burdock. Burdock, you can't even pull the root of a burdock till September. It starts in March, and you cannot pull that root. You are urged not to take that root out of the ground until September, because all of the benefit is being pushed up into the top of the plant, the herb, the top, the leaves, the seeds. I take the seeds in like April, May, they produce their seeds first. I take the seeds, dry them out, clean them, grind them, and believe it or not, it is the best tasting coffee with no caffeine hangup. So if you can get you some burdock, get you some yellow dock and dandelion probably growing in your yard, sage, get you some thyme. Believe it or not, the simple things like basil and mint, are ones that we always get. Believe it or not, echinacea, the purple coneflower that we grow, that's a herb. That is a powerhouse herb too. Echinacea, great. It is also great for pollination. So I have planted those seeds. I had them last year and they grew really, really good. So purple coneflower or echinacea is phenomenal. Yes. Is there anything that you would suggest that I can grow and travel with me? Yes, I will bring a little plant with me on a road. Let me tell you, dandelion. If you could take, let me tell you why those three. They are blood purifier, yellow dock. The reason why it's red, why its seeds are red, why its roots and the stem of its leaves are red, is because it's for your blood. It is a blood purifier, blood cleanser, lowers, it works on your arteries, everything, your liver. So I would take, let me see, what do I bring to work with me? I bring dandelion to work with me. I take it, I dry the whole plant. I dry the whole plant. And if you look, the price that they're charging in the herb store for it is a little, now I'm not going to say it's expensive because there's no price on your health. But when I can grow it in the yard, or my friends and them have it growing in their yard, and I don't have to go and pay the herb store or for it, it's always a bonus. But get you some dandelion, dry it, and put it in a Ziploc. I have a rosemary dried. Rosemary is great. Take it with you. You never know if you have an upset stomach. I bring to work with me every day lemon, ginger. What else is in there? Lemon's in there. Ginger's in there. Onion. I have an onion because sometimes I do want to make a salad. But don't worry about onion right now. You probably don't want to carry an onion. But ginger, definitely. Get you, cinnamon. I take cinnamon with me. And you can mix it in a Ziploc and put it in a bag. And dry these herbs. If you dry them, take them, dry them. Thyme, basil, rosemary, sage. What else? I have some garlic, dried garlic. I bring my ginger fresh with me. I bring the ginger. Let me see. But get you some ginger. Bring you some ginger with you. Get you some dandelion, whether it's the leaves or the root. Get it. Now, if you're like me and you have say you have iron deficiency or your anemia or anybody that, get you some sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla is a plant, a herb. There is no other herb like it. Sarsaparilla has the most iron content on the planet, but hard to find because not everybody sells it. But dandelion is vitamin B1, B2, B3. It is, let me see if what's my dandelion? If you get a chance, go to my shorts, my video shorts, or go to my Instagram page, R_R Queen Collection. And I list all of the things for dandelion. And plantain. Plantain, the herb, not the fruit. Plantain. So easy to find. That grows in your backyard too. Either narrow leaf or the broad leaf will grow right there. You grab your couple leaves, dry them out. And I put them in a Ziploc. Once I dry them, I grind them up. You don't have to grind them up, but I grind them up. I put them in a Ziploc and I bring them with me. Because those can go together. Dandelion, chicory, which is in the same, if you don't have dandelion and you got chicory growing near you, little purple flowers, really, really, really pretty plant, but people don't realize it's a herb. I sell fire cider shots. I'll send you a dandelion blend. I have dandelion, the dried herb. I have a dandelion, yellow dock, and burdock mixed together. I have a nice blend. I'll send you. And you can add some mint to sweeten it. I don't put no sugar. I use cinnamon to sweeten my yellow dock that I make for coffee as a coffee alternative. I use cinnamon to sweeten it. If I have to use sugar, I keep the raw sugar for my grandchildren around. But if you put a lemon or orange in with your tea blends, you will realize you won't need sugar. I'll cut up an apple and put that in my tea with my tea. I'm getting the benefits of the apple as well as it's sweetening the tea. Apple is one of the sweetest things that you can use to sweeten, but people don't realize that. You do? You got it everywhere? What is it that you have, bro? I should make a dandelion shot. That's a good one. You gotta try my fire cider shots. Talk about a boost to your immune system. Good night, T. I'm about to end the live too. I'm just trying to take questions. Any questions everybody got? Regional, let me know if I answered your question about herbs that you could take with you. If you got some dandelion, just dry it out. If you don't, let me know. I'll send you a little bag of some dandelion. Oh, I don't know why I never heard of that herb, bro. Thank you. I'm glad. You can always ask me too on my Instagram any questions about them too, because I one day I'll have to share a picture of my apothecary so you guys can see everything up there. I have everything that I make. Like I make skincare products and hair care products and psoriasis things for psoriasis. Because we suffer a lot, especially even with hair loss, healing our scalp and stuff. I've helped some men grow their hair who were thin in hair. I helped them with my products, helped them to grow their hair. My hair oil is the truth, no lie. Um, if you go look, I'll chat with you about it. I got fire cider. I got some. I actually just made a fresh batch of fire cider too, but I still have a really potent one, and it's strong. And one thing I will say is, when you take the fire cider, take it first thing in the morning. Never take it at night. You will not go to sleep. The one thing it does is wake up the immune system, and you take it, especially if you start to feel yourself getting sick, or sometimes you just don't feel well, and sometimes you just need that morning boost. The fire cider, those shots are potent. Those are foul. And I normally just sell right from my Instagram page. A lot of people follow me on there, or I do a lot of vending at events, and I have the fire cider, my hair and skincare products with me. I actually am working on my vending setup now. I'm changing my whole setup because it's that time of the year when I get out in the community, different places, traveling with my products. And I thank the community so much because they've been a big supporter. Yeah, that fire cider. I got a bottle of fire cider in my bag too. You know how they was that song was I got ketchup in my bag? Yeah, I got that fire cider in my bag. No, Buck, you don't need it for that. I do have some beard oil though. I have beard oil. Get you nice and conditioned and shine right on it. It's funny too because I started to send it to you, but I didn't know if you would like it or not. So I started to send you a bottle of my men's beard oil. But I got if you go on my Instagram page, you see a lot of different guys that I had try it and testify to it. Everyone from white, Spanish to black, they all love it. Yeah, only take that fire cider in the morning. I wanna go. Listen, I keep it the Soil Family Expo. I keep it up on my computer to remind me that I wanna go. So I should just go ahead and add myself to it. I keep looking at it like every day. I keep looking at it every day. Maybe I'll just go. My birthday coming up. Maybe it'll be my little birthday treat to myself. Because I really don't want to do nothing else if it ain't related to gardening or herbalism. But I do want to go. It would be nice to get down and meet you guys in person. You did? All right. When I get off of this live, I'm going to go on there and get it. Because I really do want to go. It would be so nice to meet all of you guys in person. Regional, that fire cider though, right? It's so good. It's so good. I make giant bottles of. I think my last one, I added yucca to it because I couldn't find the rutabaga. But this time I added the rutabaga to it, and honey, That fireside are going to send you through the roof. I know. I'm thinking about it. I want to. Maybe I should talk to them about being a vendor, especially with the herbs, and telling them how important their herbs are, not just to the garden, but their medicinal benefits. Maybe I'll talk to them about it. They're so sweet too, because I've been asking questions. I'll look into it. I'll definitely look into it. Any more questions, guys? I won't keep you guys. Well, it's late. It's late for y'all. I'm here till 8 in the morning, so it's not late for me. I'm gonna look into it. As soon as I get off the live, I'm gonna go ask them about the vendor, being a vendor. They probably won't get back to me till tomorrow, but I'll ask about it. I was gonna try and come down that way to see my sister. My sister's in North Carolina. I always go visit her for my birthday, so we'll see. Oh, for real? Listen, help me out. Regional. Help me out so I can come. I would love to come. Just to learn so much, but also to be a vendor. Broke said you can help me. He said you got them discounted tickets. I don't know, Broke. You calling them out? And I am meeting so many beautiful, beautiful gardeners. This has just been such a beautiful journey, and I feel like it's right in line with what I'm trying to do. Because right now it's Ramadan for us, and I've just been just blessings, just overflowing. Nobody passes. What? You could make it happen. You could make it happen. Broke said you could make it happen. Oh, Ramadan Kareem, thank you so much, sis. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Ramadan Mubarak to you as well. But yeah, this journey is amazing. But I have no more. I could talk forever, but I'm not gonna hold you guys so much. I'm not much longer. So I thank you guys so much. Y'all always so amazing. I actually like that one, bro. Glamour herb planner. Listen, if y'all ever see me, I will go on forever when it comes to herbs. I had went through this really, really tough time with a situation that happened with my son. He's cleared now, but his daughter, my granddaughter, used to be with me all the time as I was going to little retreats and different things like that about herbs. And so she was trying to explain to her dad that Nanny just, she does the herbs. We're out, planting her herbs, Daddy. He's like, why is she planting herbs? And she tells him, she just want to help people, Daddy. She just want to help people. He's like, Mom, I will never ask her that again. But that's why I do it, because I do want to help people, and I know that I can. And to become the master herbalist, to complete I have to heal 100 people plus. I have to have 100 plus cases. And believe it or not, I've actually have about close to 40. So I've been on that path doing it really well. So, and I'm grateful for that. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I truly appreciate you. I want you to please have a blessed night, a blessed week, and may you be filled with so much success. But good night. Thanks, Brooke. Thanks, Regional.